So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I was able to run a sub 25K and improve my time by about 5 minutes and 49 seconds. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate you. So, a little bit of context behind my running journey. I started running only about 5 months ago in July. And before that, the only organized sport I ever played was high school basketball. I'm currently working as a nurse full-time here in the Bay Area, and I'm currently in school. I have been training for my first ever marathon taking place in Honolulu. I actually just ran my first race ever as part of my training prep, just to get that experience and evaluate the progress, see where I'm at, right? You can check out that full weekend recap in the description down below. It's gonna be a link. It was a beautiful course. Okay. How exactly was I able to improve my time by over 5 minutes? Let's break it down. Proper running shoes. Don't overthink it. The right footwear will play a large role in your journey. When I first started running, I had an old pair of Nikes. I didn't know any better. I thought to myself, these should be fine. They look cool. I could work out in them. I began to develop pain in my ankles up to my knees. Just because they look sporty does not reflect their overall function. The universal advice would be to start with a pair of daily trainers. These shoes do not have to be expensive race shoes with carbon fiber plates in them. It's in the name, race day shoes. Pretty much all brands out in the market have some type of daily trainer. Nike, Asics, New Balance, On Running, and you can get your feet scanned at most running stores. The staff at these locations are typically runners themselves and can provide more insight on the gear. A majority of my training so far has been in the New Balance Fuel Cell V5s. They were pretty much the perfect balance between distance, speed, that provided the right amount of comfort for me. I could wear them on the track or outside. Everyone has their own preferences. You just have to find the one that fits your goals. Something that I try to emphasize during my runs or prior to a workout was to take things easy. Easy could be 11:30 per mile or 7 flat for you, but that's the beauty about running. It's just you versus you. Listen to your own body, go at your own pace. Don't get caught up in the stats or chasing strides on Strava. It's definitely a good way to keep track of your progress. However, there is a saying, comparison is the thief of joy. And I believe everyone has the same feelings and thoughts as I do. Getting injured is not fun. So go hard on those hard days. I implemented my own variation of the 80-20 rule. Having multiple easy days allowed me to enjoy running and develop these adaptations that are needed to get faster. I tried my best to sprinkle in a speed workout where I can push that aerobic engine. It doesn't have to be on a track. It will help, but if you don't try, how will you know? During my quote-unquote training block, I did my best to run about 4 times a week. So I would do my long runs on Sunday. The majority of these runs were considerably easy pace and primarily focused on the distance and getting acclimated to running for longer periods of time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those runs consisted mostly of easy runs, with one being a harder workout. I tried my best to maintain a regular schedule, but there's always something going on in our lives that may not allow us. If I missed out on a 5K on Tuesday, I will make time on Thursday to run a 10K. Some days it's not easy, but those are the days that you have to run and push your own limits. It boils down to how bad do you want it. Got the camera. Move over here. Yeah, just to switch it up a little bit. So I'm 100% guilty of it too. I definitely used to run with a phone in hand, Strava loaded. I just wanted to get more accurate times, and looking down at my phone while running is not the easiest thing to do. So I decided to get a Garmin. I just got the 165. It didn't make sense for me to get a version that was much more expensive that had the same functions that I needed. Apple, Coros, Garmin all offer sport watches that can be connected to an app. For example, the Garmin Connect It allows me to personalize my own fitness and the goals that align with what I have going on. Not only did having a sports watch help keep me on track, but it made me start to take running a little bit more seriously. I was able to understand my training, and it allowed me to increase my weekly volume. I pretty much just copied a free online PDF for a marathon training regimen and made it align with my own goals. I signed up for my first half marathon at a bar. I had no idea what I was signing up for, but I did what was realistic for me. And hearing somebody on the internet say, you need to run 100 miles to do this, that could be pretty daunting. Slowly build up those miles. Increasing your mileage too fast will lead to injuries. My goal was to eventually run 30 to 40 miles a week during peak of my training. I didn't really have a specific percentage in mind that you might hear other creators or other YouTubers talk about. After being able to hit 9 miles and slowly submerging myself in running, I was motivated to do 10 miles a week. And hitting smaller milestones led to bigger targets like 15 to 20 miles. And we all have those random events that pop up in our life. Just go. Go to that birthday party. Go out with your friends. Go outside for a hike. Just because you don't run 20 miles a week doesn't mean you're gonna get any slower. This kind of sums it up, but you can have all the advice, all the gear, but without consistency, you will not see the results that you want. I've been running about 4 times a week now for the past 20 plus weeks, except on days I was sick. Some days the motivation just isn't there, but discipline pulled me through. Running has not just elevated my overall fitness and health, but it's affected various aspects of my life positively. So why am I gonna let all the time and effort go to waste? Eat healthy, sleep on time, keep certain things simple, nothing fancy. We all wanna see that hard work pay off. So I'll be signing off for now. Hopefully these tips help you. Thank you for watching.